We are also picking up more details coming in from the White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt, who has released a statement on the United States President Trump monitoring the BRICS Summit and its developments. She then, after addressing the subject, has said, and I quote, that he's closely monitoring it, which is why he put out a statement himself. He does not perceive these countries as growing stronger. He just perceives them as trying to undermine the United States' interest, unquote. Let's now listen into that statement.
Closely monitoring it, which is why he put out a statement himself. He does not perceive these countries as growing stronger. He just perceives them as trying to undermine the United States' interests, and that's not okay with him, no matter how strong or weak a country may be.
White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt has given out a statement saying that on the US President Donald Trump threatening extra 10% tariff on the nation supporting anti-America policies of the BRICS nation, she stated, and I quote, that the president feels that BRICS is seeking to undermine the United States' interest. It is the president's utmost responsibility to put the interest of the United States first, unquote. Let's also listen in.
Feels, generally speaking, that BRICS is seeking to undermine the interests of the United States. It's the president's utmost responsibility to put the interests of the United States first. That's how he views his job as president. So he's going to ensure that America is fairly treated on the world stage, and he'll take any action necessary to prevent countries from taking advantage of the United States and our people.
Aditya Vadavan joins me with more updates. Aditya, now we have heard two statements. One, he's actually US President Donald Trump now disregarding the fact that there has been any growth and development over the nations of a BRICS group. And additionally, he has reiterated the threat that he has issued yesterday, making it very strong of a statement of imposing additional 10% tariffs of the nations, which he perceives to be in fact influencing the anti-America policies. What more do you pick up as far as there are questions and uncertainty over the fact what anti-America policies does Donald Trump refer to?
Well, absolutely. This is just a sort of a thing that US President Donald Trump doesn't want that in any way that US dollar shall be challenged by anybody. Earlier also, when he has on one occasion threatened the big countries that he will levy additional tariffs, if they try to, challenge the hegemony of US dollar by creating an alternative economy for trade. So, at this juncture, this is a sort of a very bullying tactic, that US President Donald Trump is following. He has been now, aggressively levying tariffs on other countries. He has also threatened, China with the additional 10% tariffs. So, at this juncture, and also since August is approaching, this 90 days pause for tariffs is also ending, and he might also reinstate the tariffs that he had threatened to. And so, at this juncture, now every country in the world needs to see where its economic interests are and act accordingly. Otherwise, because Donald Trump is making headlines, imposing tariffs on other countries every other day. Yes, Simran.
For more such videos, subscribe to the Newsx YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.